No, I do the editing anyway, so that's right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our podcast show. My name is Talosio, and you are?
Hey everyone, I'm James Laverty. Thanks for tuning in this week to podcast, which is Darwin this week. Yeah, welcome everyone.
So, can you tell us where we are at the moment for this location, of course?
Yeah, look, we're in Darwin, Australia. We're actually at a particular location. I'm not sure if you can see behind, but we're at East Point, which is a beautiful area of Darwin. It's always also quite significant, as Darwin was very heavily bombed in World War II. And so it has a lot of significance around the army barracks and certain sites that were targeted through that. So it's a beautiful location. I'm sure we'll take you for a quick walk around when we're finished, so you can have a look at some of the historic sites at the site. But yeah, so
As you all know, of course, the every time we do a podcast show, it's about a location, and of course we are in Darwin. Locations, it's very key for me. It's very important to me, and because today the topic, of course, it is about Darwin, and we're going to talk to you how lovely Darwin is. Darwin, uh, James, what do you think about Darwin, of course, in general?
look, Darwin is a really a vibrant little city. It has a population over the full entire NT, which is the Northern Territory, and somewhere around I think 247,000. But really, in Darwin City itself, it has less than 100,000 or 120 odd thousand.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. What's really interesting is we have dry season, wet season, and the city becomes very sleepy from November onwards,
Yeah, yeah,
right through to you're talking about March.
yes.
Uh, wow, what a vibrant little city for what it does and for what it does through dry season. I think dry season is phenomenal.
It's the best season in Darwin because uh, of the weather. And of course, everybody comes up to to keep warmer because clearly down south it's cold. But not only that, the dry season where everything's happening from festivals to awards to fashion. And of course, Darwin Fashion Week. I'm going to say that in here because I'm part of that event, and I love the ladies that um, the co-founders, of course, and the co-creators. Anyway, back to Darwin. It is a phenomenal little city. It's vibrant during the dry seasons. We are slowly coming into the wet season. Do you think?
Yeah, look, and just in around regards to weather change for the to give you an idea of what the weather for wet season, what that means. That effectively means that you get a higher humidity of somewhere between 78 and 98 through that wet season. You can get very flash floodings and thunderstorms, which are like something you've never seen. And the force is quite significant. Still warm, you're still up around 34, 35 days in the way of temperature, and dry season is just really warm. It's somewhere around 35 up to your 38s, but no humidity. So that's the beauty of Darwin. So tell us here, you've been here in Darwin since
Eight
February?
months, 8 months over.
Yeah.
Plus, yes.
So what's the one key thing that you love about Darwin?
First and foremost, weather. Especially when you wake up with the sunrise and of course the sunset. Absolutely gorgeous here. Every beach that you go to, the sunset is phenomenal. Mindu Beach, even here at this point, even you go further up to Casuarina beaches and further Buffalo Creek, Lee Point. Then we have the God, one of the beaches. All the beaches around here this year is actually phenomenal. I've got the other one, of course, but Cullen Bay. That's what is in my head, and I can actually pronounce it. That's number one, of course, the weather. Number two, I like the people here. I think it's quite relaxed. Not too relaxed, I hope not. I mean, of course, clearly Darwin is it's a what do you call it? There's the things happening in here. Second of all, it's the the events that we go to, one of the best events that we attend, the festival, it's the multicultural festival down at the waterfront. And the other one is Italian, the Colombia's. All other festivals are amazing. Of course, James may be biased. He's Irish, and he'd probably say the Irish festival. Go on.
Yeah, the Irish Festival certainly was. There's a big population of the Irish here, but also Darwin is known as Transit City. Um,
Multicultural.
and why it's known as Transit City is because we have a lot of international travelers through for the dry season. So it's constantly got an ever-changing cycle of people that come and go in regards to work. There's a lot of work up here as well. And like Talicia said, the beauty of the weather. But yeah, look, there's a lot of events like Talicia said, the Italian, the multicultural, the
Yes, tons of festivals. Yeah.
Irish Festival, which is
Yeah.
one of the best.
Oh, really?
Um,
You think Irish is one of the best?
look, Talicia, we're pretty good at everything that we do.
Are you being biased
Uh,
because you're Irish, though?
Well, we've made the world of opera a really good place. So the Irish have travelled way before most people. But look, anyway,
That's debatable, everybody.
the fun part is that there is something here for everybody, regardless of whether you're into the arts, the sports, culture, walks, their sightseeing. It really is a vibrant little city. I think what the exciting thing is that we're doing a full wet season here.
Yes, we are.
So it'll be interesting to see how that goes now that the tourists have gone. But Chelsea, I don't know about you, but
But when we came here, when we actually arrived, it was still in the wet season, but the end of the coming to the end of the wet season, of course, right? At the 8th of February, that's when we came in. So we still have we actually experienced the wet season, but probably in the at the end of it. So we are. I'm looking forward to experience the full wet season. I'm going to love it because it's the humidity. I think I'm going to love that. The best way, fast way to lose weight. Agree or don't agree, but I think so anyway.
yeah, like you say, Talicia, Darwin, it'll be. It is a funky little city, and now that we've only just got the locals round, it's a really good way to
Yeah,
get to know each other. And
yeah.
look, there's my God, the food is phenomenal. There
It's
is
good.
so much choice.
It's good. It's really good.
There is just some outstanding restaurants here and cafes, and they really do deliver on their hospitality. Um, yeah, look, I think it's certainly a beautiful place to wake up every day and you've got a bit of sunshine on your cheeks.
Yeah, but also every year we've experienced ourselves and Natalie's apartments, of course. She lives at some apartment in the city. I'm not going to name it because that's private. But it's one time of a year where they do fireworks.
That's right. And so that's uh, Territorial Day.
Territory Day. That's it.
Yeah.
It's massive. It's huge. We were at she's on level 11, and we saw the whole shebang at the waterfront, of course. The mini market was actually lit, fireworks galore and everything else. But next year, we are going to experience that at the beach. We're not going to sit in a building. I live in the 11th floor. We're actually going to experience that whole beauty of it. Firecrackers, fireworks. I love fireworks. But it's only because it's once a year. We have to experience it. What do you think?
Oh, just like what you're saying, Tulsi, I think, it's there's something for everyone. The fireworks is certainly like something I've never
Hmm.
seen before, and on the large scale that it does. And um, but yeah, look, I think here's to a bit of Darwin. I think certainly over the next coming weeks, Tulsi will show you around Darwin at different locations. So you can kind of get the vibe of this as the holiday destination for you.
I think NT alone, it's because we are Territorians, we're not states. I think for us to experience the whole Territorians is actually fantastic, especially Casuarina. And it's Alice Springs inside territory, outside the territory.
It's inside.
Inside it's part of NT. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not too familiar with that yet, but yeah, we would like to travel down and experience whole Northern Territory, because Catherine, I mean, and all other parts. But yeah, what else I'm going to say? If you are outside the Northern Territory, or if you are outside Australia, don't forget to stop in Darwin or Northern Territory alone. I think it's absolutely a must trip for you guys to visit, to stop and experience the beauty of the heat, the beauty of the humidity, and the wet season, dry season. That's what I mean. But enjoy the experience, and because a lot of people say, "Oh, Darwin is too hot." Uh, and I saw something on YouTube where a girl actually from Australia, clearly not from NT, um, she was asked a question about to measure it or rate different cities. And of course, Darwin is zero on her view. To me, Darwin's not on zero. Darwin, I love Darwin. I think Darwin is fantastic. It's not a huge city like Sydney, Melbourne, possibly Adelaide or Brisbane, but it definitely has its own beauty.
So everyone, Tulsi is just now going to take a walk around East Point, and I want to say thank you for joining us on the podcast. Hopefully
Podcast Geo.
Hopefully we'll see you on the next one. But yeah, I'm going to let Tulsi take it away, and Tulsi will take you for that beautiful walk around East Point, so you can see some of the views, and you can see some of the old military bases from World War II. Thanks, everyone.
No, leave it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to take my piece. So this is where we are. So this is the actual beach. On the other side, of course, we have, it's quite miles away. It's a long drive, of course, to Lee Point, to Buffalo Creeks, and all the other beaches before Lee Point. It's quite, I love it. I do love it. And we both love it, of course. It's, I'm just going to take you over to other places, of course, and for a little walk. And also one of the places that I want to take you to, it's the old army base, of course, the highest point of in Australia when it came to the World War II, I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'll take that. Right. Just a quick walk. I'm not in, well, it's the bush, but it's pretty much beach. We're going to do a long walk. So how's everybody? How's everyone? Hopefully you are all well and brilliant. And do a good walk. I'm going to flip the camera around. Actually, no, I'm just going to turn the camera around so we can all see it where I'm at, where I'm going. It's a beautiful walk. It's a lot of shades in here, which is absolutely fantastic, especially with the heat. You can actually, there's so many beaches, like we said before, that you can actually bring a basket, have a little picnic, and Look, just turn the camera on. I'm not going to flip it. I'm going just to turn the camera on. So this area here, clearly it's a bit rocky. The sand is here, of course. You can tan. I forget when you're up here, of course, don't tan too much, too long, because it gets really, 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 really hot. Oh, look at that bird. I'm going to go back to the other side where we parked, and I'll click that here, which means I don't have to hold it with my hand. I'm literally going back to where we parked, but I want to take you guys to the that, what do you call it, that, I think it's a building or pretty much an army base kind of thing. Back in those days, they use it for, I don't know, hiding and shooting. Ah, so East Point is a really nice beach, and it's after, you have to go through Fanny Bay to get here. If you're coming from the city, of course, because we live in the city. What we like about the city is that it's absolutely walkable. You can walk to your doctors, you can walk to your dentist, you can walk to the bars, to the clubs. Well, few clubs, but bars, restaurants, everywhere. It's pretty much within the half an hour walk from one end to another end. I think to Carlin Bay to where we are, it's half an hour walk. So that's absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. So the first one we had, it was so hot, and I didn't go out to take it to a view, for a walk at the Lee Point beach, but this time I'm doing it. Every single time we stop at a location, we pick a location for our podcast, we're definitely going to do this thing, of course. And this is the place in front of me, sorry, and you, because you're watching it, of course. Road closed ahead, so you can't drive through there, but you can drive through the other where the white car is on that end. This is where I want to take you. And over there, of course, it's I'm going to pick that place next time for a podcast inside the location itself. That's one of James' clients. His supplier in there. I actually quite like turning the camera around rather than flipping it. I think James is hot from the sun, the heat. I love the sun. He loves it, but look at that. It's fantastic, isn't it? We should have gone there to do the podcast, but never mind. We made it. We did it. And so that place there, we have been there. So the next location is definitely somewhere on the sand. Cullen Bay, waterfront, Medlow Beach, casino. What the waterfront, of course. Casino. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? The gate is closed, so you can't walk. We can't walk in here, or can't drive actually. But you can go there where those people are. So I'm going to go there for a walk because I'm on the other side. Of course, you can't drive through here, but on the other side, that end, you can drive through. But the gate is closed behind me, so you can't go through there. It's a very old building. I get it. I get it. So I'm on the other side, of course. Beautiful t-shirt, of course, at the beach. We have been here before once, and I went down to the rock. So East Point is huge, but we are clearly on the other side of East Point. Quite rocky. So where I'm at now, at the Darwin Rock Sitters Club. I don't know what that means. Darwin's legendary Rock Sitters Club was first established here in May 1974. The Darwin Rock Sitters Club became the first World War Rocking Champions in 1977 with a 5-day rock sit and in 1980 regained the world rock sitting record of 12 days following challenge from Harua Bay, New Zealand. Oh wow. And the Portland Vic rock sitters. So yeah, this Cotswold is on that side there, and all other beaches, of course. Look how beautiful that is. So I'm going to go down. So the other thing that Darwin is known with is the crocodiles and tea, I would say. Beautiful Darwin, small city, vibrant, with a bit of an excitement. So I am walking back. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching us. And don't forget, every Sunday, next Sunday, we'll definitely go live, of course, for the first time with our podcast duo. And that's, of course, with James Alexander Laverty from Ireland. Ciao, everybody. Thank you very much. You take care. Ciao. Welcome back. It's me again. And we are on the other side of Lee Point, mainly the lagoon side. But first, the beach. Now I'm about to cross the road and I am moving into the lagoon side of it. So basically, this is the lagoon side of it. I'm going to turn the camera around rather than flipping the camera around because I can't be bothered clicking. So apparently you can kayaking in here. As you can see, people are kayaking in here. And this is absolutely a man-made lagoon at East Point, which is next to Fanny Bay. You pretty much have to get through to get in here. You have to go through Fanny Bay, of course. Fanny Bay is one of the nicest area in Darwin. It's absolutely lit, fantastic, brilliant. And let's have a look. So I'm only on the other one side of the lagoon. It's actually quite a big one. But, you know, I'm here. And East Point for you, the lagoon, of course, and it's fantastic. It's peaceful, it's quiet. Everyone is having a great time. Good for family, of course. Picnic, badminton. Yeah, speaking of badminton, Natalie has that set for us to play. So we might have to play next Sunday through here, in here. Anyway, look how beautiful it is. Absolutely stunning. You see, the beach is on that side, and in front of the camera, behind the camera is that, the lagoon. It's quite nice, isn't it? It's beautiful. Like I said, it's peaceful, great for family, vacations or occasion, for example, picnic, sports, anything that is absolutely brilliant. So if you are outside Darwin, if you are outside the NT or outside Australia, come through, um, come and stay for a week. If not, get a job here. We need Darwin to be improved in terms of infrastructure, and I think that's what the government is doing. We need that. Business, business, business. That is it for us. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely week ahead. Ciao, everybody. Welcome back. Of course, I am still at the East Point, Darwin, of course, and this is what we call Pee Wee's. Clearly, it is a restaurant. It's definitely a restaurant in here, which I'm going to take you for a walk. It's actually closed for the day, but I think for a brilliant walk, it's fantastic. So reservation Tuesday to Saturday, 5:30 at the Point. Give them a call and book your dinner, of course. Only dinners. They don't open during the day. I guess it's pointless for lunch during the day. So book your dinner. Thank you. Bye. It's going to take you for a quick little walk, and rather than taking the footpath, I'm just going to go through here, and voila. I'm loving doing this. I think, as mentioned before, and I'm going to keep mentioning it, that Darwin has a lot to offer. It's not a beautiful city, but it is getting there. I think the parliament or the government are working through that, and the government, of course, and that is the no admittance. So I can't go through there, but here it is. No bikes. I just want to film it, but it's quite gorgeous. Look at that. It's looking at Darwin. So this is absolutely lit. It's fantastic and brilliant. The waterfront, to see the beach, the actual beach is in front of it. I just want to go in and do a bit of filming. Forgive me if you find me on YouTube and my social media filming this, but I'm loving this. My partner James, of course, is one of his client, but I'm going to do this very quickly, just to do the filming. I'm not going to do anything else. If you hate me, please mention, comment to me on my social media and YouTube especially. I just want to film it. So this is not opened for lunch and breakfast or during the day especially. It's pretty much just a dinner reservation. So don't forget to book your dinner. And of course, I heard they make great food in here, great dish. The menu is great. And so James Alexander Laverty and myself, of course, we are the podcast duo, and we are coming through here for dinner. So that's Pee-wee's for you, everyone.